Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, where we talk about Weiss Schwarz news and cards of the day. And yes, you did hear right, Jojo is actually having some licensing issues. Pretty much what it means for us in the US is that we won't be able to get them imported in. It's odd, but official Bushiroad shops won't be able to carry their cases. So go through AmiAmi and get your stuff, because they honestly don't give a damn. Or alternatively, you could go to Japan and smuggle some Jojo in. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get my Japan ticket right now. Give me a ticket to Japan, quick! That was easy. November 21st to December 1st, I'm going to Japan. So if there's anything y'all want me to see or do or anything while I'm there, let me know in the comments below, and that is not a joke at all. Speaking of Japan, actually that's a bad segue. English news, we got 3 new Weiss Schwarz series coming. The first is Girls Van Party Volume 2. It's a Bushiroad property. It's a given. I have covered a good amount of the cards in this YouTube channel, so I know personally what I'm going to be looking out for. The 1-0 replay Kasumi's is going to be balls expensive. I just know it. Heaven's Feel. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. And Rascal does not... Yes! I was gonna make a bunny girl deck in Japanese, no joke. I was planning and working out what cards I have to get to make kind of like a Rio-centered deck, but now I just need to wait for the release date and then wait again for when they change the release date and then wait for that one. C Labo or Card Lab is having a tournament called Labo Fest in June, so I'm gonna miss it. Where participants get this really nice mat. It's kind of light. Mat looks pretty ugly, but it still looks kind of cool. Now, is it nicer than the Springfest one? No, not at all. But it is really silly, and I like things like that. And the winner of this tournament gets 9 boxes of the new SAO set. Speaking of SAO, Heaven's Feel is out of Japan. That's another bad segue. Time for everyone's favorite thing. Rulings! Yay! So there's this card called Farewell Yukichi. The effect is choose one character in battle. That character gains the following ability for the turn. This card cannot deal damage to players. It's an anti-damage counter, or a money counter for short. So in Japan, if you declared a direct attack, you could not use this card because the character had to attack another character for it to be in battle. So, when your opponent attacks one of your characters and they trigger a win trigger to send back one of the defending characters back into their hand, the opponent's character who is attacking is not going to be in battle because now it's not attacking a character. Thus, you cannot use the counter. So now, there has been an updated ruling, and that states that yes, you can use the anti-damage counter. How it works now is when you declare an attack, your card is now the attacker. Your opponent is now the defender, and they are in battle until the remainder of the attack phase. Even if the defending card is removed. That's the key right there. And side attacks are not considered battle because this is where it gets weird. You're not attacking the character. You're doing damage, but not in battle. This fucking game. Funny thing is, this is how it always was before, because early last year they changed the rulings to how it was like recently when they changed it, and now they're going back to the rulings. The extra funny thing is, this is how it was in English like forever. We didn't have to worry about any of this at all. So yeah, if you play JP Weiss, now you know. English, just keep doing what we're doing and we're fine. It is kind of odd how in Japanese it's like almost a completely different game. The lack of a ban list and the lack of series just in general in English Weiss Schwarz and compared to the Japanese, it's a huge difference. This video is going on a little too long, so I'm just gonna quickly run through a couple of these cards. The new SAO set is kind of like a contained set. There's not really mixing here and there because nothing has an avatar or a net trait. Well, the Kirito does have weapon, and the recent Asuka cards actually have net, so they can be kind of mixed here and there, and you can actually mix them in with the other cards. Brilliant Female Knight Alice is nuts. She heals and pay 2, ditch a Fluct Light character, and when her damage is cancelled, pay the cost. Mill 5, and send, depending on how many soul triggers milled, send that many cards from your opponent's waiting room back into their deck, and then you burn for that many as well. To the Northern Cave Alice is when it's sent to the waiting room, pay 1, top check 3, clock one of them revealed, and you can salvage the character. I really do love the 00 Alice because you're getting rid of the chance that you're going to be clocking a climax, and don't you fucking lie to me, don't ever act like you did not top check clock a climax. And it's waiting room to stage, so it isn't when it's reversed or anything. You could squish it or pop it or anything like that. She is level 0 as well, so your opponent can pop it with one of their effects and her effect will still activate. It's a really good card. The 3-2 Alice is also good because you're adding the damage back into their deck. You're adding the characters, because why would you add a climax? Because you're a bad player, that's why. And then you burn for however many of the soul triggers you revealed. And the climax it runs does count for 1 soul trigger, so you won't be penalized for milling those. This Alice is an early drop killer that sends that character to the memory. Eternal Ice and Rose Yu-Gi-Oh! No, not Yu-Gi-Oh! Top check 3, add 1, and at the start of your opponent's climax phase, pay 3, ditch a climax blue rose sword, and the character in front of this card cannot deal damage. And you burn your opponent for X, where X is the level of damage. The cost is steep, but it's really good because it is during your opponent's turn. I am assuming you attacked with all 3 of her characters, thus you're getting the 3 stock, and you could just have 1 stock left over, and you could do this combo and you burn your opponent, and you are protected. I mean, you could still be reversed and stuff, but that doesn't really matter that much because you're not getting any actual damage through. And the fact that it has a digging effect is good too because it helps you get to your climax a whole lot quicker. This one's on attack, top check 4, add 1. Let's take a break from Sword Art real quick and let's look at the first Jojo card. It's Giorno. It's a climax ditch salvage and gets 1k if all your characters are golden win trait. This is literally nothing special. There's a lot more, but they're trial deck cards. I'm waiting for the booster packs. White Wing, no! She is a free runner. Saddled by the Past Origami is on attack. If you have Strike of Steel in your climax area, she gets the following ability. When she is front attack, bounce this to hand. Love of the Demon Lord is a 2-0 counter where you select a trait and all of your opponent's characters on the stage lose that trait. Like I mentioned in this video here, this effect is good because it does protect your card and you're not going to be taking any direct damage because this trigger step happened when the character is on the field. It's odd, again, more weird shit with this game, but that's how it works. And that's what makes this Aaron actually super good. We are now getting some... oh shit. Demonic Smiles Rias is on play. Choose a character from your hand that is equal to or lower than your level and play it on stage and it gets 1 soul. And the Demon trait, and on attack, this card gains times 1000 power depending on how many Demon or Fantasia Bunko characters you have. Share Dream is a 1-0 event where you mill 2 and you salvage a level X character, where X is the total level of the card sent to the waiting room. It's not an Operation Tornado or something in the warehouse. Because of the 3-2 Rias, you might have a stacked level 3 line. That pun was not intended. And with the 3-2 Rias, you get a free character on the field and it gets an extra soul. And I am interested to see what we could use with this card. So expect me to bring up this card a lot. Also, it's your level or lower. Does that mean we could bring this out earlier? That'd be cool. Thoughts for older brother Suzuku is pay 1 rest searching brainstorm. When you trigger climax, give 1k to a character. Rival of Eternal Val Mai is on play, draw 2, ditch 2, and then you can blind stock, and on attack, she gives 500 multiplied the amount of Fantasia Bunko characters that you have. Bashful younger sister Suzuka is on play. She gets 2k if you have another character, and climax combo. When you reverse an opponent, if you have Princess Love Story in play, stock charge a Fantasia Bunko or novel character from your waiting room, and then you could give 3k to a character. The climax is a 1k1 and an arch when triggered. Yeah, I can work with this. This is actually one of the series I was excited for, so yeah, pretty stoked there. Let's end with the Batman Ninja card with some leaks. They were on a pamphlet. That's right, we're getting leaks off of pamphlets now. These are trial deck cards, and the Catwoman gets what looks like 1k or 2k during your turn, and she is a free runner, and the Batman is a climax combo, on attack, draw. Yep, just draw. No catch, no drawback, no top check 4 or whatever, just draw. Easy plus. We don't know what the climax is, probably a 1k1, or if it's a 2 soul, holy shit. The Catwoman is also great. Those are all the cards in the news that we have today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. And yes, I am going to be going to Japan, so expect a couple more card videos when I'm in Japan. When I first originally went, I'll put a link to the vlog somewhere over here. I just went to go to Japan. I wasn't doing any, I did a bunch of otaku stuff, but I didn't really do any card stuff per se. So when I go there this time, I'm gonna try to get heavy into the card stuff, because this is a card channel mainly. I'm gonna start doing a little more extra card stuff. I am planning some like discussion videos of like my favorite Schwarz cards, so we'll be talking about that. And I did see the poll. I saw the results. Many of you guys want me to do my Mono no Kome deck, which sure, I'll do it for the month of June. It'll be the June deck profile. I am working on the Fukajiro waifu deck, so expect that in like July or August, because July I'm going to Anime Expo. Most of my money will go there. And again, thank you guys for watching. This has been Lunchbox 5930 with Casually Weiss Schwarz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.